the season, Steve, as a player, did you get butterflies on opening night?
You know, Kevin, I remember my rookie year, that first game. We were playing the New York Knicks, led by Patrick Ewing.
Oh.
I mean, the butterflies were flying. In my last season, the 14th season, the butterflies were the same. It's something about opening night. It's just special. And no matter whether you're a rookie or you've been in the league 14, 15 years, those butterflies still kick in.
And it tells me you love the game, Steve, even as much your last season as you did in your first season.
And I think it also, Kevin, to add to that, you respect your opponent, even in year 14, 15.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Nowitzki is out there with Stoudemire, and it's Dennis Rodman. Then it's Iverson, and it's Stockton in at point guard. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lopez. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Nowitzki. Here's Iverson. Nails it from the high post.
Whether it's scoring, passing, or just acting as a decoy, his value to this team cannot be understated.
Francis passes to Weber. Nice ball movement by Utah. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. Outside, Rodman. 1:43 left in the first quarter. Iverson outside. Over Oladipo. Iverson gets the bucket. Iverson's got his second basket of the night.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
Well, he has the ability to get you off on the right foot. Now it's just about sustaining it.
Outside Wilkins. A floater. He takes it up and lays it in.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins.
Stockton kicks to Rodman. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
First quarter. Stolen by Stockton. One-on-one here. Nowitzki out. Too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Chicago also making some changes. Tobias Harris is checked in for Stoudemire. Jabari Parker comes in for Rodman. And Kerr subbed in for Stockton. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. There's the pass to Chris. Over Nowitzki. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Iverson against Gordon. Poked away. And here's the fast break. 3 seconds left. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Bulls lead by 5. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2 Kicks. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
I mean, through one, you have to like the effort, especially on that defensive end.
There are several ways, as you know, to take control of a game. Getting stops is one of them.
Chicago with the ball. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Steve, the golden era of basketball for the Jazz were in the late 90s with Stockton and Malone. What was it like playing against those teams?
Well, they were unguardable in the pick and roll. Fantastic in the fast break situation. Karl Malone, one of the best runners at the 4 position. And then you had John Stockton. If you made a mistake, he would make you pay with the pass. And they had toughness. Probably would have won a title if Jordan wasn't around.
We've got Brown. He's out there with Gordon. Marquise Chris is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the power forward position. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second.
Nice interior passing. And then the strong finish.
the pass to Harris. Down low, here's Parker. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Parker's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls. Here's the Jazz with the ball. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Chris with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Gordon missing. Harris looking it over, and there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. And Smitty, for players going from college to the pros, which skills tend to be most immediately transferable?
You know, I think the skills on offense, a lot of times those guys are able to drive the basketball and penetrate. Those are the guys that can transfer easily from college. I think it's hard shooting-wise, being able to shoot the three ball at the college level, because at the NBA level, the line is pushed back. And I think the one skill level that gives a lot of young guys it gives them a hard time is defensively. I think that's the one skill is not easily transferred to the NBA.
First free throw is good.
And you look at Kerr, just a sharp shooting role player. His game really about guts and intelligence.
Last season, the Bulls only won 27 games, but they showed a lot of promise. Hoiberg finally had a roster that could play up-tempo offense, a free-flowing style. That's how he coached in college.
This offense just continues to impress.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. And we're talking about Hoiberg. He really looks to take advantage of a defense before it's set.
So true. He'll run someone off an early screen for a three-point look. Quick dribble handoffs, a lot of movement. He got last year's team to play unselfishly and play hard.
Jazz making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in.
And checking out some numbers here for Harris. Good season for him last year. Averaged 18 points per, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And no secret, he can score the ball. #1 on the team last year.
He loves being the go-to guy. You can see it in his swagger. And boy, he sure lit it up last season.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Wilkins. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Bulls leading by 12. Here's the 3. And Oladipo pulls it down. Pass to Francis. Kicks to Weber. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And you have to appreciate the aggression. Nice work inside.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Stoudemire. Harris has got his first bucket in this one. The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Francis passes to Lopez. Here's Wilkins, defended by Kerr. Oladipo outside. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Stockton left side. He kicks to Stoudemire. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They got a monster lead that's taking a life of its own.
And so it's Chicago, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and it was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark of 5 in the period. The second quarter got a lot more exciting for them as they were putting up big numbers and find themselves way out in front here at the half. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And Shaq, how do you think the Jazz were playing?
Their field goal percentage reminds me of Kenny's breath. Brutal. Not reading the defense, not getting enough quality looks. They need to make major changes because the system they ran in the first half was not working.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the
Está disfrutando, Winton, Está disfrutando. Te pusieron con ese equipito. Eso sí te gustan a ti. Eso yoki.
Welcome back, everyone. The light rail system here in Salt Lake City carrying people into the downtown area and to our game tonight. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've seen Allen Iverson really have a great game.
And through the first 2 quarters, he was extremely aggressive, picked up a number of steals.
He did a nice job reading their plays.
Regala a Dios que no te pegue con Portland en playoff. Que te voy a sacar la hielo, ¿oíste? Tú sabes que te apagué la luz. Se te fue la luz.
Things play out a little more evenly here in the second. One thing the Bulls did a great here, Steve, moving the basketball.
They also had pace and space. They ran at every opportunity. The guys were a fun team to watch.
Claro, Rino, porque como Portland dejándose ganar de Chicago. Si yo trapié piso con Chicago.
So for Chicago right now, Rodman is out there with Stoudemire. Then it's Stockton. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Iverson in at the 2. Oladipo dishes to Weber. And it's in there.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Yes, in the first minute or so, you knock down a couple of shots. You are in rhythm.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Weber. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And that mid-range J of Weber, fantastic at scoring from that area of the floor.
From the arc, Rodman with the bucket. Rodman's got 6 points.
How about
No importa, Rino, que yo tengo ese lado oeste. Ahí nada más estamos los fuertes en el oeste. Por eso porque tú mandaste a Chicago para el este, porque tú viste que trapié el piso con él.
Time away from the game as a player. What are some of the things you notice now that maybe you didn't notice when you were playing before?
Well, I think right now the emphasis on nutrition. Kevin, I did not take that serious. I thought I could eat whatever I wanted to. And I think also right now I look and love what is going on technology-wise as far as guys being able to use technology to help their game and to enhance their game.
Player podcast, something we're hearing more of, and it's a growing trend. Good idea, or do you think it could get some guys in trouble?
Kevin, well, some guys, it does a good job of helping their guys getting a chance to do other things off the court. And then there are some guys who get a little loose. They reveal some secrets or they say some things they wish they could take back. So I think it all comes down to the individuals. You've got to understand media before you try to jump out and start doing these podcasts.
Well said. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Lopez. Hernan Gomez comes in for Weber. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Dominique Wilkins. And it's Gordon in for Oladipo. Chicago also making some changes. Johnson comes in for Amari Stoudemire. And Parker subbed in for Rodman. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Bulls. Here's Iverson. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Jazz trail by 15.
Pero hay que ponerlo ahí, Rino, para que él pueda llegar. Porque dime tú, si lo manda para el oeste, tú sabes que se va a quedar fuera. Él está claro que se va a quedar fuera.
This is where it's important to have guys looking for opportunities. Terrific lead pass.
Stockton passes to Parker. Now here's Nowitzki, guarded by Tucker.
Rino, los aguitas, sí, hay que ponerlo en el este para que puedan clasificar, porque si lo ponen en el oeste, tú sabes que se va a quedar fuera, porque eso sabe de basquetbol. Me metí un quinteto ahí, dije, oh, un drinking, y dije, voy a trepar el piso contigo, y le metí un equipito y lo suapié, está claro.
Gordon kicks it to Tucker. 34 seconds left to play here in the third.
Rino, yo no habrá visto el récord, pero tú no viste la pela que yo le di. ¿Será que tú no la viste esa?
Tucker's got 5 points so far.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Parker looking around. For the three. No good on that one. And so it's Chicago, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. All around, it's hard to point to any one area where they haven't had the upper hand in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Jazz trail by 12. Gordon is out there with Oladipo. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then there's Dominique Wilkins. And it's Weber in at the 4. That's the group right now for Utah. Oladipo, the pass to Wilkins. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Oladipo for 3.
Solid rebound there.
No, si yo entiendo, un juego lo gana cualquiera, pero lo maté a él. Eso fue lo que pasó, que yo lo maté a él. Y por eso tiene que respetarme. Él está claro que tiene que respetarme.
And that one's good, Iverson. Iverson's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Bulls. Outside Wilkins. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Rodman. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
You can see his wheels are turning. We'll see what he draws up here.
It's been an ongoing battle of adjustments, trying to identify your strongest matchup each time down the floor.
Pero a veces contra mí no hizo nada. Es contra mí que tiene que hacer porque contra mí no hizo. Tú supiste que te lo bloqueé, fue el candado que te le metí.
Iverson outside. 6 on the shot clock. You can't get that one. Gordon with the defensive effort. Jazz trail by 14. Steve, offenses have gotten so good at stretching the floor. What are defenses doing to counteract that?
I think that what they're doing right now is they're having guys with the versatility of switching, because if you run pick and roll and you can switch, it keeps everybody in front of you. And I think also right now they're having multiple guys and going deeper to have guys who are in foul trouble that they can look down to their bench and they can play 10 or 12 guys on their roster.
It's Wilkins with the drive. The kick out to Lopez. Pass to Oladipo.
Tú ves, eso yo veo mal de ti. Si tú no has hecho cambios, es tu problema, porque los cambios están abiertos para que todo el que lo quiera se lo haga. Rino, tú le puedes dar para atrás ese movimiento que acaba de hacer Iverson. El diablo, qué puntazo. Rino, tú le puedes dar para atrás ese movimiento que acaba de hacer Iverson. El diablo. Tú ves, eso yo veo mal de ti. Si tú no has hecho cambios, es tu problema, porque los cambios están abiertos para que todo el que lo quiera se lo haga.
Their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Iverson.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jabari, looks like you're getting back in stride, and you have certainly had adversity with the knee injuries the last few years. How have you been able to battle through them?
It's been tough, to tell you the truth.
David, thank you as always. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
We up the on the opposite and we dropping. Jaw squad wannabes. Y'all